Now for the options. So every system has options available for it. Basically there are two options that I'm going to explain. Weekly review and tutoring. So the way that weekly review works is for the speaking section, when you go ahead and take advantage of that option, every week you use a website called Voxopop to record your answers to one practice test, questions 1 through 6. I then listen to your questions, I listen to your responses, and I give you feedback for each and every question, telling you exactly what you need to do to improve, where you're making mistakes, whether it be in the structure, the content, or the pronunciation. So it's really powerful because it's specific, focused to you, and every single week. And I don't miss one detail when I listen to you speak. So you know exactly how to get your score. The option for the writing, the way that that works is every week, of course, you give me an essay. But the review you get is quite detailed. What I do is I review your essay based on structure and grammar, and I give you specific feedback on how to improve, how to write more words in a shorter amount of time, and I do that every single week. So you get this constant feedback. The option is wonderful because it gives you this consistent energy. And we all know sometimes it's hard to stay focused, but when you know that every week I'm behind you, I'm reviewing, motivating, and giving you information, it's easier to stay focused and energized. The tutoring option, the way that that works is, depending on the system, you can get 1, 2, or 3 tutoring sessions. But each session is for 2.5 hours. For the speaking, what we do in that session is we actually go through a practice test together, one that you've never seen before. So what we'll do is we'll go through a question, and I'll time you, giving you the instructions just like the TOEFL test. And then I'll listen to you speak, let you go all the way through, and I'll give you an evaluation. I'll tell you the score that that's going to receive. I'll give you specific points and tips on how to improve it. I'll give you example answers, and I'll make you do it again until you do it perfectly. That way you know how the words come out of your mouth, you know exactly how it feels to deliver that perfect response, and you get the idea of how to do it. We do that for every question, so it does take about 2.5 hours. It's intense, it's focused, and it makes a big impact. Now for the writing, it's very unique what I do with the tutoring. The first thing that I do is I actually have you give me an example essay for writing questions number 1 and 2. I review them with you. And then what we do is we do another one together. The way it works is that we have a 30-minute time for question number 1, right? So what I do is, in our system, I teach you how many minutes every step in the process of completing that essay should take. So for example, it takes 4 minutes to complete the introduction. So I time you. In the tutoring session, I go ahead and say, okay, begin your introduction. You have 4 minutes. While you're typing, I'm typing. So the way that it works is at the end of the 4 minutes, I see what you produced. If you didn't finish it, I give you tips on how to do it. If you did, I give you comments on the structure and the grammar and the vocabulary. And then you get to see mine. So not only do you practice and get feedback, you see an example. And we do that for every step. We do the same kind of thing for questions 1 and 2. So it's really powerful. I mean, everything is designed to be successful. Everything is designed not to waste 1 minute and to help you succeed. So those are the two options. Now, you can take advantage of both options if you'd like for some of the systems, 12-week and 6-week. Or you can only choose one. Maybe you only want the weekly review or you want the tutoring. And you get those options, just one of them for systems with 12 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 weeks, and the day systems. And you can also just focus on self-study. If you're really an individual who focuses just by themselves, really can do it, you don't have to take advantage of any of the options. But I want everybody, regardless of the options you choose, to take advantage of the class, because that class is there to help anybody, regardless of what system they get or what they choose, help improve. And every one of my students, I give you priority over anybody else on getting feedback. And it's really every week, all the time, focusing on helping you improve. So those are the options. If you have any questions, you know how to get in touch with me. But I hope you found something that you feel great and excited about, and you'll take advantage of it. So good luck, study hard, and if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Bye-bye.